Section 3.5 example 2 says, what is the graph of x minus 2y equals negative 2? Well, we're going to solve this just like we did on example 1, and then we're just going to plot the 2 points that we found. So to find our x-intercept, again we set y equal to 0, so we get x minus 2 times 0 equals negative 2. To find the y-intercept, we set x equal to 0, so we get 0 minus 2y equals negative 2. Now we just need to simplify and solve for x and y. When we plug in 0 for y, we get negative 2 times 0, which is just 0, and this leaves us with just x equals negative 2. So we're all done. The x-intercept would be at negative 2, 0. So to plot that, you just go to the x-axis, find negative 2, and put a dot. When we set x equal to 0, we get 0 minus 2y, which gives us negative 2y equals negative 2. Divide both sides by negative 2. This is division. Remember, these are multiplying, so don't add 2 to both sides, but divide both sides by negative 2. This gives us y equals 1. That right there is our y-intercept at the point 0, 1. So once you see that y equals 1, you go to your y-axis, you find 1, and you put a dot right there. Once you have your two intercepts, you only need 2 points to draw a line, so you can draw a straight line right through these 2 points. Of course, on the computer, you just need 2 points and it will draw a perfect line for you. If you were doing this on paper and you wanted to make your line more precise, of course you could use a ruler, or you could count the slope, which was up 1, right 2, and you could add more points if you'd like. The next slide has a no-need plan chart to help you figure out the steps. And then it shows step 1, finding the intercepts, and step 2 is plotting the points. Once you have plotted the points, you can draw your line. So we have a U-try on page 204, number 3, graph each equation using x and y intercepts. So we have x minus y equals negative 8. Now when you guys do these on Math Excel, I have been told by students in the past that when it says using the x and y intercepts, if you try to graph it using something else like the slope and the y-intercept, if it doesn't include the x and y-intercept on your graph, it tends to mark you wrong, even if you get the same line. So it really is testing whether or not you know what the x and y-intercepts are. So it's a little bit more strict than if we were to do it on paper because the computer knows which points you plotted first. So make sure on Math Excel you actually use the x and y intercepts for these problems.